To Hawaii now, where residents on the biggest island are dealing with a looming threat this morning.
I had no idea until a friend stopped by and said, Halemaumau exploded. Did you see it? What you gonna do?
Now, this giant plume from the Kilauea volcano rose over 3,500 meters into the air before dropping ash on the Big Island. Officials are now warning residents to stay indoors and airplanes to stay away from the area. With that, let's bring in Salima Shivji. She's following the story for us this morning. So, Salima, this volcano has been causing problems on the Big Island for nearly 2 weeks now. What do we know about this latest threat?
Well, Michael, to add to those lava flows residents have been dealing with, as well as all of that toxic gas, now we have these plumes of ashfall, really these clouds of ash bursting up from the summit of Kilauea. It has raised the aviation alert from the previous orange, which just means limited risk to planes, to actually a red aviation alert. That means the ash, which is made up of tiny glass particles and pulverized rock, really could seriously disrupt airplane routes if it gets in a plane's way. Now, the ash and volcanic smog rose up, as you said, more than 3,600 meters above sea level. Then it drifted southwest and actually left this heavy gray dust covering on some cars about 30 kilometers away. I want to show you an aerial shot. It was actually taken by a NASA astronaut from the International Space Station. Just sort of gives you a sense of the scope and how much we can see of this situation from space. Residents of the Big Island really have been watching this explosive volcanic activity for the last 12 days. It has destroyed 37 homes, as we've been saying, but still a lot of the residents are actually taking it in stride. It really is a way of life for them. You know, they are living in the shadow of this volcano that has been continuously erupting for decades now, and many also say that it is all in the hands of Pele, Hawaii's goddess of fire, both creator and destroyer. Take a listen.
I'm surprisingly calm, even though it's really close to my house. I'm feeling just a lot of love and hope that my house will be okay.
Out of all of this destruction comes birth and new land, and you know, people's attitudes shift. They're more grateful, and they appreciate being here more.
It's Madame Pele's land. She can do anything she wants to do. She was here long before we were.
So those Zen sentiments from some of the residents, but the thick ashfall can actually irritate the eyes and nose, also the airway. So officials are saying that anybody with respiratory problems should stay inside. If you do have to go out, officials say it's a good idea to cover your mouths and noses with a cloth or a mask. And geologists are saying that this could get a little bit worse if indeed the lava seeps down into the water table. They are worried about more explosive stuff coming out of this volcano.